Hello everyone and welcome to the Anime Zillia, and today we're here to talk about chapter 162 of the Eden Zero manga series. Ziggy versus Nero, and what a crazy chapter this was. Not only do we have these two titans clashing, but we also get to bear witness to Shura's overdrive state. More on that in just a minute. So then, learning about Nero's dice I thought was fascinating, as it adds more lore within the series, and it turns out that those dice were speculated to have been a gift from Mother. Then Nero states that there are certain relics that possess mystical powers, which these dice fall into the category of those types of relics. So it means we could possibly see loads more relics like these dice appear with mystical powers in the future. Now, the powers of these dice in particular hold the ability to ensure Nero / the user's victory by basically showing them the path to it. Now, of course, the user just simply has to obey the path that the eyes of the dice show them in order to get to that said victory and the desired outcome. Now the question does arise, however, how did Nero obtain such an item? Has he indeed met Mother and in turn gained them personally from her? Or did he simply find them upon one of his excursions upon establishing his empire? If Nero had just simply found this particular relic, it opens up the possibility of other characters finding and using these relics in the future, which could be both good and bad for our main heroes. Now, the line about the dice containing mystical powers reminds me of those artifacts that the crew have been searching for in order to help them make a path to finding Mother. Because if memory serves me correctly, those artifacts are artifacts like the one found in the underwater temple, in where fragments of Mother's ether is connected to that particular artifact that helps them draw a map and a guide to finding Mother wherever she may be within the galaxy. So that, again, just leads me to wonder, is this relic of the same sort that Nero is using, or is that a different category of, sort of item? I'd like a bit more clarification on that. If you know the answer, let me know in the comments down below. But obviously, we'll just have to wait until the series does confirm it ultimately. As for the fight itself between Ziggy and Nero, I love the intensity and the damage that Ziggy is taking. We knew things weren't going to be easy for him, but seeing how his mask is cracking and being chipped away, I thought was awesome. Visually, it just looks amazing. I love the fact is that when half of Ziggy's mask is sort of blown off, we just see a glowing eye just in the space where the mask should be covering. I don't know why, I just found that really menacing, intimidating, and I just loved that added effect. Could we indeed see an overdrive state for both Ziggy and Nero in this fight? Personally, I would love to see it, but I don't think so. I think it would be a bit too early to reveal those, especially for Ziggy. Now, if we were to see Nero's overdrive state, I would actually like it if his overdrive state in turn turns him more human, so he gains powerful that way, as it would be an opposite of Shura's overdrive, which of course is Nero's son. That's right, that cocky barstool Shura unleashed his overdrive state, and honestly, this was a flawless panel when it got revealed. It was intense. It had a menacing aura attached to it that makes you worried for Shiggy's chances. Plus, the dialogue that Shura was saying within this chapter was super antagonistic and helps build up his character in either making you love him more as an antagonist or hate him if you're on the side of our heroes. He was saying things like he wished he had more time to take Witch out for walks and make her into one of his ladies, because that's what he wanted. He said all of that just to get under Shiggy's skin as well. And you know what? I liked it. It was great. In fact, the actions and words that Shura was saying leads Shiki to question his own ideals when it comes to his beliefs that every human life contains weight and value. But when asked if Shura's life has any weight to it, Shiki could not answer. This in turn opens up a decision for Shiki. Do you indeed make an exception to your ideals? Or can you accept that even a truly evil person like Shura has value and weight in living? That's the big question that we're going to have to find an answer for in the end. Personally, I do think our main protagonist is going to let Shura live. I don't think Shura is going to die. I just don't think that, because it wouldn't be very protagonisty if our main protagonist kills our current antagonist. It just wouldn't work. I think it's more likely that we have Shura get beat, and then maybe one of the Oracle Saints comes in and takes him out or imprisons him. Now, another thing in regards to Shiki's character, he really needs to start wearing a helmet or something that protects his forehead, because that's twice now an enemy has attacked the forehead in an attempt to go for the killing blow. With that being said, however, I really liked how this match between these two characters is reflecting the fight between Nero and Ziggy, with the son of Nero having the advantage at this moment in time against our main protagonist. I like that. I like the fact there's a lot of parallels between both fights going on at the moment. Ultimately though, I do think that Shiki and Ziggy are going to win their respective battles. And I would love it if we actually had a double page finishing move spread with both Ziggy and Shiki attacking side by side in terms of panel by panel. And I think that would just be a very cool visual to end off both characters. My final point for this review though is, of course, that cover image of Rebecca. Just got to give a bit of credit to her character, because I genuinely do like Rebecca's character. She's not in my top 10 list, but at the same time, she deserves more respect. And genuinely, it's an artistically nice cover. Anyways, that's all I had to say for this review. I thought the chapter was very action-packed, very informative and interesting. I liked it a lot. We had some great character interactions mixed in as well, so let me know all of your thoughts on the chapter in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And yeah, if you want to know more, like, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video from me. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Alligator, Madine. Goodbye.